This is a Headgum podcast.
What's our podcast? What's it gonna be about?
Tell us.
What's our podcast? What should we talk about?
With Beck and Kyle.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to What's Our Podcast
Yes.
with Beck, Bennett, and Kyle Mooney, the show where we bring in guests to tell us what our podcast should be about because we have no idea. And we have been losing our minds because every episode we've been meeting all these incredible people, and it's always so interesting getting to know them.
Yeah.
What is up with you, B?
Oh, dude, I was just loving the intro that you were doing. Yeah, it's What's Our Podcast. I'm here with my boy Kyle. We're here to have fun and mess around and try to figure out what life is all about.
Yes. Yeah. And he's checking out his phone right now, and I'm wondering, he's probably checking out. Is he checking out the stocks? Is he reading an article? Is he? He's texting somebody.
No, I am checking out my stocks real quick. I'm trying to pull up a picture because I have an experiment. This could go viral.
Wow, Bill Nye over here. He's got an experiment.
Okay.
Remember the old science show with Bill Nye?
Yeah, what was it? Wait,
I was always, because there was another show, Beekman's World. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember Beekman's.
It was around the same time. There was both Bill Nye the Science Guy and Beekman's World. This was like the same time. They had two science shows.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
Oh,
it's like when Armageddon.
Have you adjusted to it yet? Have you
have
you finally? Have you adjusted? Are you like, oh, this makes sense now?
Well, I thought it was like a Mandela effect.
Okay. Speaking of, I don't know exactly what a Mandela effect is. I've heard of it before.
Here he goes with one of his famous ideas.
Let me ask you, what is this animal?
So, for the listeners, Beck is showing a photo of an animal, and I'm going to describe I'm going to describe it. I could tell it's a primate.
Yep.
And it's got its most noticeable feature is on the sides of its face. And there's almost like a round disc-like.
And for the listener, this isn't supposed to be challenging. I hope he knows.
I'm going to take a guess.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what it is, Richelle? I don't know all of these that well. So I'm going to say like an orangutan.
What was it? Say it again.
An orangutan.
Okay, it is an orangutan. I have always said orangutan.
There's no G at the end.
There's no G at the end. This blew my mind yesterday.
Wow.
So, and I looked it up, and a lot of people say orangutan, but there's no G.
Well, isn't that so fascinating that I was just talking about the Mandela effect?
Yes.
And do you know about the Berenstein /Berenstain Bears?
I know about the Berenstein /Berenstein, but wait, did you say Berenstain?
The way it's spelled is Berenstain.
Oh.
But people are like, when I was a kid, I remember seeing it spelled and it read as Berenstein.
I thought it was Berenstein Bears.
No.
The Berenstain Bears? The Berenstain Bears.
Yes.
Well, you know why people say orangutan?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
We got a great guess.
I don't even know what it's called, but orangutan is easier to say than orangutan.
Yeah, I'm on time, like a drop of a dime.
And Berenstein is easier to say than Berenstain. Anyway, it's the mind plays tricks.
So Beck,
so I thought
told
that
me
was
earlier
really
today.
interesting.
It was, I remember, and this is sort of I'm going to give you guys sort of a flashback to a moment earlier in the day when Beck and I first sat down here.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got something I want to talk about. And I'm going through my head. I'm like, what could this be? Is this like, oh shit, did he hurt somebody? Does he need help?
Yeah.
Is it a situation where
he's
been lied to by an old...
Your brain went to like something severe, dramatic.
Yeah, but
chaotic.
it was that you wanted to show me the photo of the animal.
Of the orangutan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it blew my mind. I have some other things I want to talk about.
Okay, he's got more things, folks.
I was wondering if you would want to.
I'm eating...
Kyle's eating his Kylos.
That's not how I would eat Kylos. I was eating popcorn.
I don't know how you eat Kylos. Kylos, for everybody listening, if you don't know, Kylos are Kyle's cereal. You can go online and check it out. There's an Instagram clip where Kyle's talking about his Kylos. It's kind of an inside thing for all the Roccos.
Yes, they're supplied to me by my supplier.
Yeah. But Wait. Oh yeah. So you're eating your what? You're eating your popcorn, getting excited for the
more things you want to talk about.
Okay, so the other thing
I feel like you never really come in here with anything.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is,
no,
like,
and
really
I
nice.
thought I would.
And I have a feeling. For our listeners, I think I know why Becca's prepared today. I'm not going to say why.
Okay, we'll get to that.
I'm not going to say why, but
seconds.
I have an idea of why Beck was like, maybe I should have some things to talk about instead of just fucking around and not really contributing at all. I have an idea.
Wow, is that how you see me? Piece of shit, dude. You're a fucking piece of shit.
I'm fucking with you. This is our
You're
dynamic.
fucking with me?
That's why we're going to the Podcast Hall of Fame.
That's why we're going to the Podcast Hall of Fame. I actually had 4 things to talk to you about.
So I'm
actually going to bring
one?
them. I'm gonna. You got one. I'm going to bring up the other one, and then we're going to cap it at that, and we'll bring it up another time. The other thing I wanted to bring up, I was at.
Wait, how many are we getting in total?
I'm getting.
Did you get the number?
I had 4 written down.
I'm looking over Richelle. I'm like, Richelle, is this guy moving way too
Rochelle's not
fast?
following.
What's the number of things we're going to get to hear about? Did you know? Do you know?
I heard our guest pull up.
Okay.
And I know they're here, but
this guy's got super. I didn't know you could hear what's happening in the parking lot.
Yeah,
which is,
I'll,
for the listener or even for the viewer.
We can
Hi,
tell 'em.
everybody. By the way, the parking lot that's a few walls away.
Okay, so here's the thing I want to talk about. I was in.
There is a full studio that is soundproofed in between us.
Yes,
and the
but
parking
not that wall. Not that wall right there.
I have been destroyed.
You've been destroyed.
The truther by the. Go ahead.
The truth. Stop. You go.
Okay, sorry. I'm fucking with you. I want to hear what you have to say.
I was at a place, and this person. I was just overhearing this guy talk, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out to this concert. It's a really fun time. Plus, I just really want to support my friends." And he said that, and I thought about you. And there was something about plus I just really want to support my friends.
Yeah.
There's something about that. And he said it without any irony, and he was really proud of himself, and it's like, it's a really good thing to do. And I just wanted to bring it up.
It does. I hear what you're saying. I'm trying to I feel like it exists within my vernacular. And it's like, it's not. Yeah, it's like in the same vein of I just like making stuff with my friends.
I just kind of like making stuff with my friends. I mean, it's just
kill me. I like being creative.
Yeah. The way throw it away that way. Plus, I just it feels good to support my friends. I just want to go out and support my friends. It's like, well, you like going out to a concert and you're veiling it.
Well, it's also just something he's bragging.
Nice.
He's trying to trying to project this thing of I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
I care about people in my life.
Yeah, and I think he was implying to I think he was implying to the other person that's a reason you should come out, and maybe trying to get him to come. But I feel I was trying to think is there a way that he could have said it that wouldn't have sounded obnoxious or sort of ego driven?
Yeah.
Well, it's plus it's nice to support your friends, but I don't know. But it's but it is what
was the first sentence? The first sentence is
it was
go to the concert.
It was yeah, man, it's a really fun night. A bunch of bands come out. Plus, I just like supporting my friends.
It's a really fun night. It's going to be a great concert. Plus, they're my friends. I kind of figure I have to.
Yeah. I think could you say, I really like supporting my friends. Plus, what was it feel like? I like supporting my friends.
It's going to be a great night. The concert's going to be good. Plus, kill me. I like supporting my friends.
It feels good to support my friends. I think feels good to support my friends is even worse.
Yeah. It's going to be a great night. The concert's going to be good and whatever.
Plus, I just want to support my friends.
Whatever. If whatever. Whatever. If Daniel finds out that I didn't go, I'll be hearing about it for the rest of time.
Yeah. No, but I think I feel that line, I couldn't really say it unless I was throwing in some awareness to it. Plus, nice support your friends. No, but it is making fun of the statement or something.
Yeah. Well, do you know the guy's name?
No, I overheard it.
Because he could be somebody for us to hunt.
Yeah. And which is something that we talked about, hunting people on the show.
Yes.
Finding.
That would be a new segment. Because we've been talking about trying to pitch. There was an idea to do. Because we are still trying to figure out what our podcast is.
Yeah, maybe it's just getting it, people pitch a person that we go hunt.
Yes. Other ideas are always coming in to pitch their podcast ideas. Right. We did trivia with John Daly.
Yeah.
Remember? And it's maybe we do trivia within our show, but it could be like you're saying, a situation where hunt down people.
And not like to hurt them, but just like throw net on them, capture them, and like take a photo and be like, "We got you."
Yeah. Then throw them back into the wild.
Yeah.
I
cool.
had something. Speaking of sort of the minutia of human interaction, do you like how I did that?
Yeah, that was really cool. I think you're getting better at podcasting, dude. I mean,
Thanks.
You've always been really good at it.
I don't know about always good at it, but
yeah,
I feel
I don't
comfortable
know either.
around
Yeah,
you.
we're getting better.
And Richelle is like, by the way, Rochelle's back there pressing her buttons. I never know what she's doing. She's like, zoom in on Kyle's nose hairs. I don't know what you're doing over there.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I hope you're
playing with her buttons as
I don't
usual.
watch the videos. I don't watch the YouTube videos. I don't know what you do.
I used to watch them all. Just couldn't.
I'm switching between the 3 cameras, so
Funny.
I don't have to edit it twice.
Oh, wow.
essentially.
Oh, interesting.
wow.
So you can.
So you're sort of like a gearhead, huh?
Yeah, I work with the gear.
Oh, okay.
Is it fun to chase the moments with the cameras?
It does feel like a game where I'm anticipating who's about to talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who
wow.
I go onto the single for.
Oh, well, let's see if we can fuck you up right now. Okay. Let's try it.
Spaghetti man
Time to go.
coming. Jimmy, I like to go outside.
Speedman coming to go.
Crap. Speed man coming to go. That was not a conversation.
Okay, so I was recently at an event, and I'm always. Oh, by the way, our guest is waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be very. I'll be.
People know because they see, but yeah, go ahead.
Can-
We'll wait to introduce her.
Okay,
Keep going. I want you to take time with it.
I'll be fast. Okay, I was at an event recently, and I'm really.
Cool. No. Come on. Come back down. Kyle got up. He started running out of the room.
I'm into past apps.
Oh, of course, absolutely. We did a
Anytime
whole-
I go to an event, I gotta like I'm always anticipating what they're going to be, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
At this event, one of the past apps. By the way, I got a new. Before I get into that, very quickly, I noticed, and I've never been able to sort of articulate this, but there is a distinct thing that happens with the past apps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a savory person, and then there's a moment where the savory plates are gone and the cookies start coming out, and you're like, "Oh shit, I missed it."
I missed the little things.
Yeah, the moment.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, here's what happened.
Yeah.
I got they were passing out a tray of spring rolls, and there was a little wooden crate for the spring rolls.
Absolutely.
So I eat the spring roll. I'm left with this wooden crate. It looks kind of expensive.
So this is a nice event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Congrats.
and
I wonder what it
I'm
was.
like, okay, I gotta get rid of this crate.
Yeah.
And I see the guy with the spring rolls come by, and there's a little room on the tray. I'm like,
they're not allowed.
I'm like, so if cool if I put this on there? He's like, I'd rather you not.
Wow. Shut down.
In such a harsh way.
I mean, respect to that guy. Like, he's not just like a little butler to be used however you want.
But these looked like nice little little crates.
I know, but then there's garbage on the tray, and what you want is to.
But
be
I don't know
presenting-
that should be garbage. It looks like this is a fine crafted little.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Looked like
you're
a little
right.
pen for
That
a-
is, if it's something you can't, if it's not a toothpick or a napkin, something you can't roll up and put in your pocket temporarily until you find a garbage can while you're in a conversation, then that's on the event.
Okay.
They should have somebody else coming by with an empty tray to pick up those carts.
Yes.
It's just they bungled it.
Yeah.
So
Or they
I
should
think
have, like-
both. I think it's a situation where both you and the guy were right.
Okay. Well, we've got a really big day today.
Really big day.
A soon-to-be iconic guest who I know pretty intimately.
Mm-hmm. And I know even more intimately because she's my wife. My wife.
Ollie G. I love
Allie
that.
G. Yes, shout out. Yes, my wife Jessy Hodges is our guest today.
Actor,
Actor, writer, producer,
director.
She's an incredible person. It is hard to talk. I've never been in this situation
Yeah,
where I've been
I know,
hosting a podcast
how
and
do
I've
you?
had my wife on.
Before she comes in, what? I want to get a
yes.
level of like, how are you? Where are you at? Sense of nerves or like kind of?
No
I want to do
nerves.
right by my wife.
I want to do right by her, and I told her before. I was like, I want to. Like, I don't think we've ever been like in this situation where we've been filmed like talking for an hour or something.
Right.
Like, and there's a part of me that wants to like, I don't know, show how much I love her. and how incredible she is. And
Well, that might be something where Richelle and I will have to leave.
I'll do that later.
Because I'm imagining if it becomes a very romantic situation, you guys could, make. Well, you guys,
But I did. It is like,
But you
I
did get
wanted
into a
to.
fight?
What's that?
Did you guys get into a fight at all?
No. But I do. I was preparing kind of, and I was like writing all these things down about how amazing she is and how much I love her and all that. And I'm like, this is not what this is about.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like it's not a toast or a speech that I'm
Right.
giving.
It's What's Our Podcast.
It's What's Our Podcast, where it's like she's coming in to help us figure out what our
Yeah.
podcast is. But she's fucking awesome. She's
Yeah.
my wife.
She's
You love her.
incredible.
Everybody loves her.
Everybody loves her.
And
And we'll see if she passed the What's Our Podcast test.
ooh, all right.
Express VPN.
Express VPN.
Did you know that each streaming service has access to thousands of titles, but you can only watch certain ones based on where you're located? I did know that.
You did know that?
Yeah.
I knew that because of ExpressVPN and how they've helped me.
If you want to see those other titles, you'll have to find them on another streaming service. It's like paying a tariff just because you want to see a movie. This is what I love about VPN.
Yeah, tell me.
They're like the pirates of the internet. Like,
Yeah.
You're not going to give me that title? I'm going to freaking find. Excuse me. You're not giving me that title? I'm going to freaking find it with ExpressVPN.
Yeah.
Why everyone needs a VPN? I'm about to do this in my own words, okay? I'm not even going to look at the script. You can turn that thing off. I don't want to see it. Okay. Here's the deal. Streaming services hide content from on your location. They have servers in over 105 countries, including back in 50 United States. So you can gain access to thousands of new shows. You never run out of stuff to watch. Same goes for watching sports. Sometimes you get blackout games based on your location. I do.
Really?
Yes, I did get blackout games. And all it takes a few clicks with ExpressVPN to be able to watch every single baseball game all summer long. Okay.
Wow.
Again, we're like the internet pirates. Okay, so now that I know that I can do this, I'm not going to be worried about blackouts anymore. I'm just going to watch any baseball game I want. Well, they have servers in 105 countries in all 50 United States.
I didn't know there were that
you
many
can gain
countries.
access to thousands of new shows and never run out of... Yeah.
Be smart. Stop paying full price for streaming services and only getting access to a fraction of their content. Get your money's worth at expressvpn.com/Dender. Don't forget to use our link at expressvpn.com/DENDER to get up to 4 extra months of ExpressVPN. Yep, Kyle, what is it?
Dender is something that was just a fake name in a video we made before the podcast even existed. Is that accurate?
That is accurate, and it's the only ExpressVPN, I think, is the only place we have this promo code for. Dender.
Props to ExpressVPN for sticking with Dender. ExpressVPN, we will do anything for you and with you. We would
love to do a sketch show with you. If ExpressVPN wants to get in touch with some production company or streamer or whatever, if you just want us to put it on your website, we will do me and Kyle will do a sketch show. Yeah, Kyle.
Raise my hand.
Yeah, I see it. What's up?
I think that the sketch show could be, because ExpressVPN allows you access to all of these TV shows and movies that you can't, that are maybe in different countries or different places or you're blocked out of.
Yeah.
I think that could be an interesting component of the sketch show because we're using ExpressVPN to break into the streamers and the cable and all of this. And so we're getting these different feeds and maybe you're even getting something from another planet.
And we're like, let's see what's happening there. And then we go in and that's a sketch. Lisa.
Ooh.
Lisa.
Who's that? What is that song I'm hearing?
Lisa, you're my mattress. You're my mattress.
Wow, somebody's in love.
Yes.
What's on your mind?
I'm in love with Lisa.
Okay, is that a person?
No, not at all. It's a mattress. Yum, yum, yum.
Okay.
And I love to eat delicious mattresses. Wait, that didn't come out right.
I know. Now I'm like, I feel like I'm at story time with my daughter. That's some sort of
Yeah,
monster. That
it does kind of feel like story time.
But you were just fucking around, I imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was fucking around. I sleep on my mattress.
Okay, copy.
Because to me, there's nothing. I've been working on creating a more peaceful nighttime routine for deeper sleep. And the biggest upgrade I made wasn't aromatherapy, because you might have been thinking that. The smells, for a while I was cooking beef in the room to kind of get a comforting smell to sort of relax me.
You have a weird way of chilling out, my man.
Yeah, or meditation, hanging upside down like a bat. It was my Reserve Hybrid
Chill, legend.
from Lisa that helped me get deeper sleep. Turns out the best hack to improve your sleep is to address what you're sleeping on. Since making the switch, I unwind easier, sleep deeper, and wake up feeling energized. My bed has officially become my happy place.
Okay, here's what I'm feeling. I'm getting a little bit of Christoph Waltz in there, but also could be like a Daniel Day-Lewis character or something.
Yeah,
like
a
that.
little Patrick Stewart even.
Yeah.
A little salt and pepper.
Lisa is a lineup of beautifully crafted mattresses tailored to how you sleep. Each mattress is designed with specific sleep positions and feel preferences in mind.
From night one, you'll feel the difference. Premium materials that deliver serious comfort and full body support, no matter how you sleep. Wink, wink. Just take the Lisa Sleep Quiz, and you'll find your perfect match in less than 2 minutes.
The Lisa Sleep Quiz.
Yeah.
That's actually a quiz I wanted to. Some of these pop quizzes in school, I'm like, no, I'm not ready for that, teacher.
Yeah.
Sleep quiz actually sounds fun. Lisa mattresses are meticulously designed and assembled in the USA for exceptional quality. And they back it all up with free shipping, easy returns, and a 120-night sleep trial. 120 nights sleep trial. How would you say that? 120 night? 120 night?
120 night. 120 nights sleep trials. Yeah. So, look, guys, it's time to get moving. Go to lisa.com for 30% off select mattresses, plus get an extra $50 off with promo code Beck and Kyle. That's $50. That's literally $50 in your
exclusive
pocket.
for our listeners. That's LEESA. Are you writing this down?
Yeah.
I'm going to start all over. That's LEESA.com. You got that?
Yep.
Promo code Beck and Kyle. That's BECKANDKYLE.
Got it.
For 30% off select mattresses, plus an extra $50 off.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, what does that leave us? What does it read on your calculator? Here, let me see.
Hold on. Yeah, Grayson.
Yes. Support our show and let them know we sent you after checkout. Lisa.com, promo code.
Beck and Kyle. And Grayson.
Could you imagine?
Can you
I'm
imagine?
just like imagining there's a guy, Grayson, listening right now. He's like, are they being for real right now?
Is my name actually part of the equation?
It's not.
It's not, Grayson. Ooh, baby. Hi, hon.
It's my little guys.
Oh, it's our
Kyle, don't be weird.
it's our
Okay.
teeny lady.
Why? All of a sudden.
Kyle?
Kyle, don't be weird.
What do you want me to tell you?
Don't be. You're nervous?
Yeah, it's like,
Why?
because you guys have such great chemistry, and I'm like, I don't want to be the fucking.
Babe.
Oh yeah, and then there's Gorgo, the.
Is your
No,
name?
no,
Are
no.
you? Is that how you think of yourself as Gorgo?
It's just me, Jess.
Yeah, you can call her Jess.
All right, cool.
It's just me.
You know what happened? Can I tell you about what happened the other day,
Yeah?
Jesse? Jess. I do call you Jess.
I am reaching out
typically.
for you. Okay, yeah.
This is embarrassing, and I feel like I don't think it was true.
Okay.
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 Beck said something to me like,
Oh god.
Oh boy.
he's like, and plus when Jessica comes in, and I'm like, wait, is Jesse's name Jessica?
Yeah.
And I must have known that.
But
But
why would you actually?
Yeah. You call me Christopher more than anybody.
Right.
Yeah.
You like. I think there's something about you that likes the formality of.
I do like the name Christopher, and I like the story behind it. But do people in your life like? Let's get into it. Do people still call you
when were
Jessica?
you
I
called
will say
Jessica?
nobody calls you Jessica, but people who just met you will just start calling you Jess.
Yeah. Well,
Which is-
sometimes, and that's all. I do find that that's like a type of person
Yeah.
Yeah.
who's
feel-
like. It's interesting when someone starts to be that familiar that quickly.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm Jess.
Yeah. People I just meet will start calling me Mooney, and I feel very uncomfortable
Oh.
with that because like that to me is like
That's a college
That's an
thing or
intimate
something.
like
That's-
nickname.
That's so intimate.
What
I
about you,
wouldn't
Mooney?
dare call you that.
Well,
I've known
you-
you for
well, that-
15 years.
You could though, and
I'm
that's why I felt so bad about the Jessica thing. Was like exactly. I've known this person for a decent portion of my life. I was like, oh, her name is Jessica.
Yes. But here's the thing about it. My parents, when they were deciding both with me and my sister, they didn't know if they were going to have a boy or a girl. It was set to be a surprise, and they chose one name.
Mm.
So
Oh.
I was always going to be Jessy. If I were a boy, I would be Jessy. If I were a girl. And then at the last minute, they were like, but Jessica, because she's a girl and
Yeah.
it's the 80s. And
We'll just do the full
But
thing.
then
We'll
my
call her
sister's
Jessy.
full name is Alex.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know. I was going to ask. I was like, Allie, I didn't put it together. But there you go.
Yeah.
Alex. Okay.
Okay, so for
Yeah.
everybody, it's Jessica Hodges. We call her Jessy, and
And if you want to call me Jess, you can, but
Yes,
it
a
will
lot of
say
people do.
something about you.
yes,
So I
wow,
gotta know,
wow.
like, this dynamic to me has always intrigued me because, like, Beck is sort of the like, kind of like, ooh, you know, like, kind of man about town. You're more of like, hey, you know what I mean?
Oh,
so
okay. Uh-huh.
kind of explain, like, yeah, how did it all come together?
Oh, how did we meet?
Yeah.
I mean, wow. Should we do that right away?
Or how did
Yeah.
it come together? How it came together?
We did meet when Kyle and I were living together.
Yes, we did.
And
We met, like, I was thinking, I met you guys at the exact same time.
Is that true?
Well,
You guys did a
no,
Britannic
it's not
video
lit-
together.
yeah, no, we did a video.
So I
and-
met you probably a couple weeks before I met Kyle,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
It
Yeah.
is. It is wild to like know. Yes, that I know you. It's like really crazy.
Yeah, that's really crazy that we all met together, that we were all hanging out together, and now, okay, let's just get. I start from the beginning, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom was
Yes.
in Evil Dead 2.
Evil Dead.
Sorry, forgive me. Evil Dead. And I was curious. You grew up in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
You're an actor. She was an actor. How much of that were you thinking about as a child? And how much were you influenced by the fact that she was an actor? You know, you're not necessarily close to New York or LA. Did you get the bug from her? Was it independent of her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, massively. Because my mom was like, I always say like she was like an actress, like in the spiritual sense. She did do some work professionally, but she never moved to New York or LA. But as like how she identified and how she saw the world was very much as an actor.
Yeah.
So our like everything that involved play when we were kids had to do with performing, had to do with watching things, had to do with like imitating, making each other laugh. So it was like really, really in my house from an early age.
And she grew up in a very artistic home,
Yes.
right? Like her and all her sisters one of your aunts was like a prodigy piano player, another was a ballet dancer.
Mhm.
So like that, did you feel that as well, coming from
Yes.
your aunts and your grandmother, and like the
My-
appreciation of the
Yeah, my grandfather was a concert pianist. And yeah, it was just like there was like my mom grew up in a house where the arts were like very intensely revered. She loved that, but there was a lot of pressure involved in that. And so she had a bit of like a looser approach.
Mhm.
But also, you know, my sister was a classical musician too, and younger than me, which was, I don't recommend that.
Having a younger sister who's a classical musician,
Yeah, because she
Yeah.
was like,
because you guys were both singing, like you guys both grew up singing, and she
yeah,
had a,
plus she was like playing violin and guitar and piano. And like every day she would like learn a new instrument. She was just, I was musical, but she was like truly musical. She is truly musical and was so good, so young that she just like put me to shame.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I've hung out with Allie and she had put on a very wonderful concert a couple Christmases ago that I was able, I don't want to say a concert, but she performed for some families
Uh-huh.
at your home.
Uh-huh.
There's no way I
just a
can't
sing along,
describe
as a little
it.
sing along.
She put on like this like really elaborate concert. You guys seem to have such a good dynamic, and maybe I'm going too far into this idea, but were you jealous? Was that a layer of your relationship, or no? It was just like, oh, that's awesome.
I'm jealous now.
Yes.
I don't think I was jealous because I was the older sister. So I was like, you're nothing to me.
Right.
Like, you're always like looking up. But I think I was intimidated.
Yeah.
It just made me go like, oh, that's not for me. I'm not going to be playing instruments because I'm never going to do it as well as she does. So I'll just be over here acting, basically.
Right. How old were you when you like made that shift?
I think early, like 8, 10.
Okay.
It started to become clear.
Very clear that early
Yeah.
on. And when did you start? You grew up going to Interlaken School for the Arts in the summers, right? How old were you when you started doing that?
8.
Okay.
And I did piano the first year, and then I was like, fuck this.
So you
I
pick your
can't
focus
fucking do this.
every summer.
Yeah. And you have to like audition and stuff.
And you have to audition every single summer?
Yeah.
So
Well,
for people who don't know,
can, and
Interlaken
I
is a school for the arts in northern Michigan. It's a beautiful
Yes.
setting.
It's a boarding school during the year, and it's
Yeah.
a camp during the summer. And I went for 8 years, and my mom went, and my sister went.
So this is like acting, singing, performing. It's something you always wanted to do.
It was part of the deal.
It was part of the deal.
Yeah.
I think in elementary school, there was like an assignment that was like, what are you going to be when you grow up? And you said,
Yeah.
I'm going to be an actor and move to New York City
Or LA.
or LA.
You said
Either one.
I said, I'm going to be an actress, and I'm going to move to New York
We
or
still-
LA.
Do we still have it, or is it
Yeah.
a photo of it?
Yeah, I have a photo of it.
Yeah.
and you did. How do you think about that you did it?
Yeah. But then sometimes I'm like, did I?
I mean, I
Oh,
was.
you did.
I
Yeah,
told-
you absolutely.
Beck and I. Oh, of course you did. Come on. No, I was. Beck asked me how much research I did today, and I was like, well, I read Jesse's Wikipedia.
Oh God.
And then.
What
I'm-
did it?
Well, my point being that like you have been on you have done so many things.
You've done
things that I
so
wasn't
many
even
things.
aware of. Like, you never told me you're on the Goldbergs.
Yeah, like
very postpartum.
Goldbergs.
I don't remember that.
Goldbergs, whatchamacallit, True Blood, Grey's
right.
Anatomy, Mike and Molly. This girl books, dude.
Unlisted.
Enlisted, indebted.
Enlisted.
Indebted.
Indebted.
Enlisted, indebted. But Barry,
Yeah.
Hindsight,
Uh-huh.
all
Pen
these.
15.
Pen 15, don't forget.
I was gonna say everything except for Pen 15.
Beyond
You're
Still Waters.
Besides Stillwater.
Besides Still Waters, which is a movie we did together.
Yeah.
Check it out; it holds up.
It
But
does.
you like, I feel like I have gotten 2 things off of auditions, maybe 3, and you've gotten so many.
Yeah, Jesse works.
She works, which like, I mean, you're just a great actor.
Yeah.
You make
Thanks,
very
guys.
clear choices that elevates the writing, and people
Thanks.
hire you.
I think you guys
constantly.
were like making videos and at UCB and performing live and like making sketch, whatever. And I was like auditioning.
Yeah. It's like for some reason I want to say similarly, like with you and Allie, it was like me and Kyle, like we were like, oh, we're not getting auditions. We'll make our own stuff.
That's
we're
sort
like,
of the way I still feel.
yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's like, oh, I gotta like make an opportunity over here.
Are you guys constantly reading tapes together?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How is that
nonstop.
dynamic?
Big time.
It's good now. It
Yeah.
started rough.
It started rough.
Because also it started when we were kind of bi-coastal, right? Like I was doing SNL, you were at our house in LA, and you would be doing them with Jody or Sarah, and then I would come in, and these two of your friends who are actors, and you guys would do tapes for each other, and I would come in like on my off weeks, exhausted or tired, whatever.
And I'd be like, you don't get it.
Yeah, and I'd be like, or I wouldn't be, I'd have a reaction to a choice or something, or like,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, what was that? I'd be like, no, I just think that, and you'd be like, I wasn't
like,
asking for thoughts.
literally
You're
get
like,
out of
actually
here.
like,
This
yeah,
is toxic.
You're done. I fucking book. We've already gone over this in your podcast in the future. I book. You don't. Don't tell me what to do.
No,
No. But I think I was not as supportive as I could have been. And I've grown. We've gotten into a rhythm, and like it takes
It's
time
hard to take direction from each other. Do you
Yeah.
and Kate do it?
Oh, she auditions more than me, and yes, we do it. And I will say, like, I don't often give direction unless I like kind of like if the piece has like if there's like a comedy thing to it that I can sense like, oh, I bet if you delivered this line in this way, it might get something. But I will say I've read with you. I feel like I remember you helped me during Hello Ladies, and maybe a couple other things. But Beck gave me great direction. I remember.
Oh, great! Wow.
And you gave me good direction. Actually, in a movie we worked on together, that was really helpful.
Which movie? Wait.
Kill Me
Kill Me
Now.
Now? Oh, man. It's
Which
so,
I've never seen.
it's so crazy
Yeah.
how many things I just don't remember, like are just like total
know.
blank spots in my brain. But so you said you were going to be an actor and live in LA and New York,
Yeah, I guess.
and you went to NYU, the Experimental Theater Wing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do a lot of massaging? That's what.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Anna
talked to
Konkol
Anna
said-
Anna
Konkol
said-
about
yeah.
it. Now, is
She's
there?
right.
And we talked about the crazy stuff that happened at this school that can no longer happen because our social norms have changed. I
Mhm.
guess. Is there like how would you describe the Experimental Theater Wing and the good things or whatever, like what it meant to you?
It was
don't know.
like, it was the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Wow.
It is an incredible group
Now,
of
you
people.
guys have a child.
Yeah.
Oh, Beck
but
and I?
Experimental Theater Wing
Oh,
is still
yeah,
number
yeah,
one.
yeah. It's the second best thing that's ever happened to me.
And you married Beck.
It's the third best thing that's ever happened to me.
And
Wait.
you got to see Good Neighbor live.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's true. That was huge. Okay. So it's like the seventh best thing that's ever happened to me. But it was like how I would describe it, which is probably not how it should be described. It probably is owed more than this, but like it was all about stripping down everything. And especially the first year, like we did actually eventually get to do scene study, but I remember for months and months being like, we haven't spoken.
Mm.
We're not talking, let alone
Talking.
acting.
You mean you're not doing like dialogue scenes?
Yeah. We're not doing like we're in classes essentially pretending we're like amoebas
Oh, right.
rolling on the floor like
making sounds.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Like guttural sounds,
Yeah.
not language sounds.
Yeah.
Now, is there anyone in these situations who's either like very good at it or very bad at it? Like
Kind of.
Jerry can't do the sounds.
Well,
Yeah. But then would turn out to be a good actor.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No.
Or no, really? Okay.
No.
That's interesting.
The good
Well,
actors
because-
do good sounds, what you're saying?
Because they're able to let go.
Well,
maybe.
because so because the people when you're like, ooh, is when you see someone doing a thing. You're like, oh, you're putting something on.
Mm.
You're supposed to just be like releasing and and however that sounds, and it sounds horrific. But if there's someone in the corner who's going like, oh, and like doing a thing,
That's bad.
it's kind of like, are you trying to draw attention to yourself? What's is this a release for you or is this a performance? Because this is supposed to not be the performance.
Now, I don't want to put you on the spot, but you set this up. Could you do us the good version of that? Could you do us?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
It would be like,
All right, yeah. And that's going
Like that
viral,
kind of stuff.
sister.
Wow. I was like, you just transformed into like the kind of a lady.
Like,
amoeba?
you were listening to your body. You were letting it happen. You weren't
This
pushing
is
it and making a
humiliating.
sound.
I knew you were going to have me here and humiliate me.
No,
Get you to-
get you to do
I
your
gotta know.
sounds.
No. So both you guys did. Now both you guys did sort of acting.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we
both
did.
did acting
Yeah.
schools, and you kind of went to a film school.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Who?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
curious.
Yeah.
Who?
I'm
Yeah.
curious for both of you.
Sure.
You're in acting school. You're at USC, right? Back in the day.
yeah, back in the day.
Trojans fight on.
Yeah,
Totally.
LA.
You're at NYU. Tish, the experimental.
Absolutely.
Those the Fighting Violets.
Yeah,
Mhm,
I've got to
mhm.
know who of your classmates did you like the least?
Mm.
Now name them, and I want to know because I know some of you. I know some people you went to school with.
Yeah.
I don't know all of you, but I want to know who they are. What are their names?
Oh my God. I can't say.
Probably Cranley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dexter.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
there you go. Sorry, guys. Because they were fake. And they were also vindictive and manipulative.
Yeah.
And they kind of had sex with everybody and used it.
But
and
not
kind of played
a malicious way.
No, yeah, like they had sex and then they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I had sex with this person." Does that
And
make
what
you
is
jealous?
Cranley up to? now?
Cranlin.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, it's okay.
Cranlin. I thought you
Cranlin
were talking about Cranley.
is running Paramount.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cranlin?
Cranlin. Yeah, Gremlin.
And Dexter, I imagine, is
Dexter, I don't know what he's up to. He smelled. Really, and you really have to be aware of like other people's bodies in the space.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of
Ugh.
like the number one rule.
Stinky.
He was stinky. And I think he was one of those guys who like thought he was an ally.
Oh,
he
sure.
like saw
Yeah.
himself.
Performative.
Yeah.
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 I bet I could actually. I have a person I think you probably like the least in acting class in my head.
Okay.
Yeah. What's her name? First and last.
Interesting. You think it's a her?
Yeah. Oh, I think I know who it is.
There's a person that I constantly send photos of to Beck Bennett.
Oh, no, he's not the person I like the least.
To Beck Bennett.
To Beck Bennett. Yeah, just to be clear, it's me, Beck Bennett.
Oh, Beck Bennett.
Yes.
I thought you were talking
Okay,
about
so
the
you
other
went to
Beck.
NYU, and
And now
let's do the quick version because I don't know what questions you have.
I know her really well.
Yeah.
I mean, like
I know.
it is hard to. I mean, like I
Pretend you have questions for your wife.
a little bit because I'm pretty much.
I'm
know everything.
sorry.
No, but I do. It's fun to go through the
history.
journey and,
Yeah.
and get into it and kind of get into it naturally, see what comes up and ask questions. But you came out here for pilot season
I did.
and you lived with your mom.
Yeah, and my
Glendale,
aunt.
right?
And my aunt.
Okay. Because your mom was out here.
My mom was out here for a stint after my parents got divorced.
Yes.
Trying out Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Ultimately, did not go her way.
No, it did not.
She wasn't an Angelino at heart.
She can't stand it. We love you, Ellen. We love you here in Los Angeles.
Love
There's
you,
always
Ellen,
a
even though
welcome
you
spot
don't
for you here.
love Los Angeles.
Yeah, she loves Asheville,
Mm-hmm.
which is where she's meant to be. And then we met.
So I came out here for pilot season, which is crazy.
Yeah.
that's a
that
thing.
existed.
And Nick and Brian of Britannic were shooting a sketch out here. And I think it was maybe like the first one they had ever shot out here.
Yeah.
And I had already shot at least 2 sketches with them in New York, maybe more. And they were like, "Can you do this sketch out here?" And I was like, "Yes, this is absolutely." Like when they would call me to do a sketch, it was like
Yeah.
the most thrilling thing. And they were like, "Okay, we're going to get this guy." And okay, I don't know what the confusion was, but I thought that you were from a group called Toast.
Mm.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
understand that was a video.
Right.
Like
Our video
the
Toast.
internet was young.
Yeah.
This was like new stuff.
Yeah.
So wait, did Britannic? Did they say like, "Oh, he's from the video toast," or on your own research did you come across the word?
Oh, I
toast?
wasn't doing research.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like they must have said he's from this.
Like,
think
and they
they
went,
said-
"Oh, have you seen Toast?" Or
Yeah,
Toast or
yes,
whatever.
exactly. And I was like, okay, so a guy from Toast is going to play my ex-boyfriend in this sketch. And that's all. And I knew that they thought he was really great.
Yeah.
But that's all I knew.
And then we were in the sketch together. I
Mhm.
basically had no lines. I played your boyfriend in it.
Mm-hmm.
In the sketch, Nick is.
Oh, right. Sorry, I made you my ex-boyfriend. You were my boyfriend.
I was your boyfriend. Yeah. When we
My
first
present
met,
boyfriend.
the scene we were shooting was like Nick is in the sketch. Nick Kocher is stalking you,
Correct.
and you're his ex-girlfriend.
Right. That's
Yes.
what it is.
And he comes into our house in the middle of the night. He's pretending to do like a restaurant. He has a restaurant review show, and he's like, "Let's review this restaurant." And it's like,
Because
your
I work at a
house.
restaurant.
You work at a restaurant. That's how he
Yes.
first gets you, and then he's like, it escalates, and he gets more and more drunk, and he like shows up at your house.
Uh-huh.
And he comes in. Anyway, we're sitting there on these stairs in this house at like midnight, from like midnight to 2 a.m. And like I'm wearing a cutoff shirt that says Chick Magnet.
Correct.
And we're like sitting in like a stairwell, and I have to keep coming in like scream. Both of us have to keep coming in screaming.
Yeah, and it's like 2 a.m.
And like
It's
they're
late.
trying to figure it out in the moment. We're just like sitting there tired, like completely uninterested in each other.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Just like, yeah, hey, how's it going? Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And like I think we had a nice conversation, but it wasn't like
It was like
It was-
really late at night, and maybe we both sort of had. I was coming out of like a really big relationship in New York. Like we were just kind of thinking about other things, I think.
yeah. And then eventually we got to hang out again.
You're saying after the video wraps, that was a section of time.
Mhm.
That was your interaction, and then you get another.
I found out that she was still in Los Angeles. I was with Brian and Nick. I was like, invite her out tonight. We hung out. We had a really fun night.
Well, and before that, my sister was in town visiting. We were walking
right.
on Venice Boardwalk, and I see these like guys coming up, and I see Beck, and I recognize him. I'm like, I know that guy. And the other guy is holding a camera. This guy
Yeah.
would turn out to be Nick Rutherford.
He was holding the camera? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
he was holding
Yeah,
the camera.
yeah,
It was just
sure.
the two of you. And I remember like vividly as we were seeing each other, as we were like getting closer, I was like, Allie, I don't remember his name. Allie, I don't remember his name. It's Breck. It's Breck or it's
I think it's
something
Toast.
like Breck.
Here comes
I think it's Toast. So she asked him, hi, how are you? But I was like, I think it's Breck,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is the story of your life.
Everybody thinks I'm Breck.
Breck and Jessica.
Breck and Jessica. Yeah, we were shooting Theater of Life.
Yeah, they were shooting Theater of Life.
So wait, so Britannic shoot, you're in work acting mode or whatever. You're not conversing a ton, and you guys can tell me if I'm again digging too deep here. Were either of you like, there's something there? Or there's like an attraction there? Or did none of that even exist in that day?
When we
day
were
one?
shooting, nothing. I don't think.
Day one. But then there was like a day two where we were in that car.
Where
and
we
I
in the
think
car, we were isolated. We were like, and that day,
Day two
were
of
isolated.
shooting.
day two of shooting. It was
we
like
were
a week later.
in an
We were-
isolation chamber.
Yeah. And we were also like, we were like, I don't know, like wearing normal clothes, not pajamas in the middle of the night. There was
Right.
like light. We could see each other and talk. And there was like, and it was fun.
Yeah, it was like a little bit more chemistry.
Okay.
But still kind of not.
And then after the Breck moment still comes after that.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
so in that moment, what's going through your head? Just like, I kind of know this guy is the extent of it.
No, it's like, I think,
There's something about the Breck guy.
There's something
yes,
about
I
Breck-
think seeing
Breck
people
toast.
out in the world is kind of important.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, like you see someone in pajamas on a stairwell, you see someone in a car, we're like shooting someone else's stuff.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, he's out in the world shooting his own stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
This
is a
different
Because
vibe.
we're both there thinking
These
about
are
like
his
what
own
we're doing and how
clothes.
we're coming across in this sketch
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, and then found out you were still here, invited you out. We had a fun night with Brian and Nick.
Yeah.
And then,
Which, by the way, like, just to spell this out for now, since I'm here,
yeah.
my perspective on the thing is like, we were probably living together at this time.
Oh, you
Yes,
Definitely.
definitely. Yeah.
So I was not invited. Like, so
You were not
there's
invited
like
out with
another
Brian and Nick.
universe where like I'm just sort of like at home while all of this is
well,
happening.
you
Yeah.
come into this.
Yeah.
You come into you're at the next thing,
Okay.
which is the Good Neighbor show.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a Good Neighbor show at
I remember that it
UCB.
ends up at the bar. Yes, it ends up at the
Yes.
White.
At the
at
White Horse,
White
which is
Horse.
where I had my jacket
Which,
party.
yes, and they had the hot
Yes.
dogs.
Yes, and the popcorn.
Was there hot dogs?
And the
too?
old
Yeah, it was
Polish
a
lady.
big hot dogs, big sausages.
Mm-hmm.
And so wait, okay, sorry.
But that was another thing. You coming out to the show is because Alex and our good friend Alex Anfinger was like, I want to go see the show.
No, I think I said to him,
Oh,
I want to go
okay.
see the show. I like that guy. And he goes, me too. And I was like, no, I like him. And he was like, me too.
And Alex has become one of my best friends.
Yeah.
So that was a big night for me.
So
my
Alex
best
had a
friend
crush on
and my
you.
wife came to go come see my
Alex
show.
did have a crush on
He
Beck.
did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And you. I think you probably had a crush on you.
Yeah, yeah. But so like that wasn't because like Brian and Nick were like, go see the show, we're coming to see it. It was a totally like you
I don't
found
know.
out about it, and then we went to an after party at the White Horse, which no longer exists.
There's been no kiss yet.
No
or
kiss. No, there's been no,
No
opportunity.
kiss.
But there was with the night we had with Brian and Nick, it was what happened was we went out to a bar, sang karaoke. Jesse sang that song, Meet Me at the Altar in My White Dress. What is it? The Meet Me at the Altar in Your
Let's
White
get
Dress.
married.
Let's get married.
Let's
We ain't
get-
getting
And it just
no younger.
keeps repeating at
Yeah.
the end of it. It's one of those
It's a
karaoke songs where you're
terrible
like, fuck, why
karaoke
did I
song.
pick this?
Right.
Don't
right,
do
right,
it.
right.
But that night we went back to their seedy Hollywood hotel
Yes.
and got Fred 62 and smoked weed and like we still have videos
And
from that night.
yes.
And we both walked to the parking lot together. And it was a perfect moment where I could have maybe kissed you,
Mm-hmm.
but I was high and I was like,
Yeah.
I'll see you around.
Yeah. And I was like, okay.
But it was
let's do
definitely like, I should have tried to do some, but it wasn't like it wasn't like a date.
No,
you know?
no, because it
wouldn't
was
have
like
been
we
right.
were like hanging out.
Yeah.
It was buddies.
Yeah.
How many times have you guys relived that moment or talked about it, if ever? Kind of.
We've talked about it for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're at the Good Neighbor show.
Good Neighbor show, after party, we're hanging out. And
Can I just say for a second?
yeah.
To be, what year is this? This is 2011. To be at a Good Neighbor show
2011.
at UCB on Sunset in 2011.
Franklin, but
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Franklin.
all good.
Franklin.
All good.
Oh,
all good.
good.
All good.
I'm so sorry. I
It's a little more
apologize
iconic. More
to the
specific.
community.
Yep,
I
yep.
apologize. But God, that was exciting.
It was, yeah.
That was so much
such
more
a fun
exciting
time.
than any
That
award
anything
show or
can
anything.
be from here on
Yeah.
out. That was like, we were like,
I was like, I'm at UCB on Franklin and Good Neighbors performing, and I don't know who's going to be there. And it was so exciting.
and we can like go out and drink alcohol and not
Yes.
worry about what's going to happen the next day because we don't have anything to do.
God, that was great.
It was great. And then we had a house party like a couple days later. What'd you say?
You okay?
Oh no, I was just thinking about like back then, like they would just put Good Neighbor on the UCU website. We'd immediately sell out, and you didn't really have to do any work to sell tickets. It kind of
It was a small theater.
website
That's
just sort of did the
awesome.
work for you, and it
Yeah.
just seems like it's a little more difficult to get people to come out
Yeah.
these days. But yeah,
You
what were we
okay?
talking about? I'm all good.
Okay.
And if you're not, you can talk about it.
No, that's okay. Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, I also my parents split up when
Oh.
when I was in 4th or 5th.
I'm so
Well,
sorry.
they separated. The divorce took a long time.
Oof.
Oof,
and it
that's
wasn't really
hard on you.
That's
finalized till
rough.
high school.
Yeah.
And I've always been,
Hmm.
I guess, the little guy, so to speak.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that because they were calling you that during the divorce, or
And the them and their lawyers,
Oh,
which is sort of
God.
like,
Hey,
what
little
are we
guy.
going to do with the little guy? Where's he?
what are we
gonna
gonna do with it?
Oh, shit.
And it was, I think, it actually was written in the papers. Like, we got to figure out some of the.
Uh-huh.
So
We
that
got
was
it.
a part of their divorce that they had to figure
As
out something
far
with
as
the
I
little guy.
understand.
Okay.
I would love to see that.
But yeah, no, it's all good. What were you saying?
Okay,
about
so
the Good
yeah,
Neighbor
thanks for
party?
sharing that. Thank.
And sorry again about all that stuff.
It's all good.
Okay.
But then we had a party and you came, and then
Yeah.
we had fun at the party at our house where we lived together, and I lived
And
on the porch.
Was that a theme party? That was just a house party? Was that somebody's birthday party?
Was that a bird?
It was the next night
It was the next night.
because I
Oh,
remember
the bird party?
Was it the bird party? No.
I don't recall,
Was it
but
an-
there could have been a theme that
The
I
bird
wasn't
party
aware
would have
of.
been my birthday, and it was a bird's day.
It was a bird day.
When
Bird
Kyle's
day.
birthday.
wait, I'm really surprised I can't think of your birthday. What is your birthday again?
All good?
September
September 4th.
What's your birthday, little guy?
My mother was in labor on Labor
right.
Day.
Oh, amazing.
Right. Okay. I don't think that was.
Yeah, I don't know if there was a
No.
theme, but and then afterwards,
After the party?
we were the thing we were talking about at the party. There was something we were talking about. It's so stupid. You were like, you brought up brain science,
Mhm.
and I was like, no, it's brain. It's like rocket science. Like you were like,
Yeah.
it doesn't take a brain scientist to figure that out.
Yeah.
And I was like,
doesn't
doesn't
take a fucking brain
No,
scientist.
and I was like, no, it's either it doesn't take a
then
brain
they,
surgeon or
like-
it doesn't take a rocket scientist
they
to figure it out.
really
me and Alex were like,
laid into
yeah.
me so hard about that.
We were giving you a hard time.
Like they gave me such a hard time about it. So I did my research.
Sorry, and this is at our house.
Yes, we're
Yes.
like flirting.
And
Yeah,
so
we're
I'm probably like kind
flirting.
of.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
elsewhere.
yeah. Where do you where do you think you are? Like, what was
like,
your?
Yeah.
But this is
You might.
there
yeah.
were hundreds of people
Sort of-
there.
Yeah,
like-
we had big parties. That was sick.
Yeah.
That was a fun time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sort of like kind of crouched in like a corner, like
I bet you're.
playing a Game Boy.
I bet you're kind of you're pursuing a young lady.
I think so too.
I'm sure you were.
That ain't like me. That ain't like
Yeah,
Oh,
right, Kyle.
Kyle.
Ladies, man.
Okay.
Come on. Look at that. Look at He knows what he's doing.
Kyle, we know.
It was a good time for me. I don't know.
We know.
Sorry, what were we saying about you and Beck? Go ahead. Let's get into it. Let's get
Well, I
into it.
said pursuing a
Oh,
lady, not
Oh,
like
yeah,
not you know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But yeah, I think it was still a fun time for
Please,
you.
Please stay with me in my
Yeah,
house
oh,
tonight.
yeah, that's what it was.
Having
It was
this
more
party.
like that.
Will you
Was that-
sleep over
That
at
I
my house?
recognize.
I'm desperate
Yes.
for a girlfriend.
It was just like that.
I like you so much.
You were just going around from one girl like, please sleep over. Please sleep over.
I could kick any of these
Well,
people out in a second. You just stay
Just
over.
sleep in my room. I won't be in it.
That's exactly
that was kind of
what
your
it
vibe
was
at
like.
the party.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
and
It's
then
crazy
the
you can
next-
remember that.
The next day, though, to keep it going, you put an article on my Facebook wall.
No, not on the wall. I wouldn't dare
Okay.
post to the wall. It was a message.
It was a message.
And
I was
I
like,
said, just so you know, brain science is a thing, as evidenced here by the New York Times. And it was like an article about brain science.
sure. And I was like, all right, well, we should talk about this in person.
Oh,
You said we should discuss this over dinner.
We should- yeah.
Ooh. I didn't know, but I didn't know
man.
you had that Kyle game.
My man. Yeah. I learned a couple
Now,
things.
how do you feel in retrospect?
Mm-hmm.
Do you stand by the brain science thing? You found the evidence in the New
Well,
York
we all know
Times.
brain science is a thing, right?
Oh, do we now?
Yeah.
Oh, now
no,
we
but
know
I
that?
thought it was the saying of, oh, it doesn't take a brain scientist to
I
figure that out. But that works.
I think I'm on Beck's side,
No,
and I
he's
don't
right.
mean that in like a.
But
don't
you're
mean-
right too, because a brain scientist is a smart person.
You know what I think I said? I think I said doesn't take a brain scientist. I think I said it's not brain science. So it's like
Yeah.
still maybe
And
not
yeah,
quite right.
because people say it's not rocket science, or they say it's not brain surgery.
That's okay.
It
I
doesn't
think
take a
that's-
brain surgeon.
Yeah,
Is that right?
I think so. Well, this is a
Who
little
could
bit of
know?
the Mandela effect, and then
Who
maybe
could
not.
know?
Yeah.
Who could know?
I
But-
don't stand by it. No.
Okay.
I
Well,
appreciate you asking.
I'm so happy you guys came together.
came together.
So you ended up getting dinner, and I imagine kissed.
Fucking.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it because I didn't want to.
Hey,
know.
Yes, my lady.
Yeah.
We didn't.
We didn't the first night.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Wow.
How many times have you guys fucked in total?
Okay.
At least.
Okay. So as of a couple nights ago, that would be 9,436.
Yeah, I was gonna say 20, but yeah, I think 9,000 is right.
I'm imagining you guys do. It's really cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks, man. No, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I appreciate that.
What is something I want to get into the new show because that's the
Please.
real
Yes,
that's the real
that's the reason we're
but
here.
but I'm not going to get into it.
Not
yet.
to talk about how we met and how we.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is this going to be your worst episode?
No,
This is are you kidding me? This is like I actually just heard from some fans.
You did?
Yeah, this is real.
from the
incredible.
Patreon. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kyle has a
By
little
the way,
piece.
please
He's
check
listening
out
to
the Patreon. It's not only going to help.
you out. It's gonna help.
It's going to help
Kyle
out this family.
Yeah. The Patreon videos are really good.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So here's my question
Yeah.
because we've got some insider we get some insider info here.
Mm-hmm.
So for our listeners who they see a version of Beck, they hear a version of Beck, they get to see Beck and Kyle, they get to see this dynamic. They've seen our videos, they saw them on Saturday Night Live. What is something that you can tell us about Beck
Mhm.
that the world might not know?
Oh.
We can come back to that.
Yeah, you want to just hold on to it and then,
You can put it in your head,
And that
and then
could be
maybe
good.
even at the outro.
it's a good teaser. Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
You
Okay.
want- yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Hold on
But
to
also,
it.
if you have something, you can say it, but no pressure.
yeah.
But we are here because of your new show that is out.
That's
You
right.
book so many shows, and this is one of them. You freaking earn it. You show up, you do your job,
Bitch.
and you make everybody fall in love with you, bitch.
Thanks, bitch.
Yeah, fuck
Thank
yeah,
you for
honey.
saying that.
That's
bitch.
right.
I love how
Kyle?
supportive you guys are. I don't like the way you talk about it though.
Oh, it's kind of badass, kind of like fucking young and shit.
I'm trying to meet the moment.
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
didn't know if this was like a way that this.
You think we do that at home?
Yeah.
I'm like, good morning, bitch.
Good morning, bitch. Fucking slay today. You're gonna fucking get up and book.
Get me my fucking coffee, bitch.
That is one thing. That's a little something that Jessy loves more than anything is coffee in bed.
Yeah.
When she wakes up,
I do.
and
Oh,
she
it's-
did it for me the other morning, and it was really
You ever do
really
that?
special.
You're talking about in the morning.
in
Yeah.
the morning. Yeah.
You ever do that for Kate?
Did I bring her? I
Bring
think
coffee in bed?
I've like put together a coffee a couple times, but no.
Put together a coffee.
Well, she has. Yeah. No. Come after me. Why
no,
not?
no. I just thought it was a funny way to say. I put together.
No.
a
Yeah.
coffee.
Come after little guy.
You
Why
do-
not?
Yeah.
You put together a coffee. He's not wrong.
Yeah, you put together a coffee.
You
By
put
the
together
way,
coffee.
I heard we're gonna get into the show, but I've heard of these legendary hangs you guys have after Ruby goes down. Jake Johnson was actually talking about this.
I told Jessy, I was like, this might come up. This might come up. Our legendary hangs.
But you guys like kind of like play Monopoly. What's the
A rummy cube.
Rummy Cube.
It's kind of
Not
the game.
every night.
Or we'll wordle on the little
But
balcony.
we
and-
did. I think I started to realize that every couple doesn't hang out at night. Like
Yeah.
most people, I think, go off and do their own thing, which, by the way, we're starting to do more.
Yeah.
But it was funny to realize Beck and I have been hanging out every night
Yeah.
for 25 years,
Yeah.
thinking this is like what married couples do. And
Yeah.
And we like,
it's very
he
sweet.
goes
Obviously,
down,
it's
we
very
like
sweet.
smoke a little weed, maybe
Yeah.
get a little snack, watch something,
play a little game.
play a little game, goof around a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have a glass of wine, but it does seem like that. Yeah, that is more involved than I bet a lot of people, and that's.
Kinda
And
like a
I
little
feel like there
sleepover.
is a bond that I feel when you guys are together, and you lift each other up. And I see it. I see Beck. You know, I don't just see Beck the interviewer here or Beck the podcaster.
Mhm.
I see Beck, the supporter, the lover, the best friend.
That's so beautiful.
It's very sweet.
Tell us about Maximum Superdrive.
Maximum Super Drive. Okay. Jesse has a new show,
yeah.
Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed,
I do.
on Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay. It's a dark comedy. It's a dark comedy thriller is what they're calling it,
Okay.
which is accurate, I think.
Yeah. I've
And-
seen the first 5 episodes, as you have, and
So I'm
it's
getting-
so good. It's
Yeah.
it's an incredible show. Everybody who's listening, please watch this when it comes out. It's great.
Yeah, it would support our family,
Yes.
and it
Just
would
like the
mean that
Patreon.
our child can eat for another day. So,
Yes.
One more day.
no, it's really David Gordon Green directed the pilot. It's really propulsive and like unnerving. And the Tatiana Maslany is the star. So she plays this woman named Paula who is going through a rough time. She's in a divorce and a custody battle, and basically gets like sort of sucked into this criminal underworld that's like way larger and deeper than she ever could have anticipated, and she has to sort of work her way out of it. But it is really good and exciting, and the performances are great, and the direction is like very inspired. It's one of the first times that I've read the script and been like, whoa, that's a good script. And then I've seen it and been like, oh, it's even better.
Like they executed what was in my imagination, the
Yeah.
potential of it.
Yeah. It's really, I'm really excited about
That's
it. I'm not
And-
just saying that.
Yeah, it's great. And your character is Mallory.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell us about Mallory, please?
Mallory is, as Beck said when he saw it,
Mm-hmm.
a woman.
A woman. I'm watching it and I'm like, wow, you're like
You're like a real woman.
A woman in
Beck,
this.
Beck went, oh, you're like a woman in this.
Because
was
she's
like,
like a
"Thank
high-powered
you."
lawyer. It's like it's described as wearing like Yves Saint Laurent, like designer clothes, powerful. Like Tatiana's character is a mess, and you
Yeah.
are very put together,
Yeah.
calm, and in control.
Yeah.
And yes, you are her ex-husband's new wife,
Mm-hmm.
and they are co-parenting their child, and you're a part of it. And yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
we're
want
in
to say
this
too
like
much, but-
nasty triangle.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't.
You got this, and this is you just shot this in the fall. Like,
Yeah.
that is to me seems like a very quick turnaround.
I
Am
know.
wrong?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
that was quick
yeah.
too.
They're excited about it.
I remember,
But it's
oh,
also
they're
half
excited.
hour. Yeah, it's half hour.
It's half hour, yeah.
But yeah.
Because I remember, excited. Of course, I'm excited for the show, but also like, it's interesting. This is actually really interesting.
Sure, go ahead. Take your
Yeah.
time.
You probably started shooting this in what, August, September?
August.
This show and the production of it has affected my life.
Oh,
Say
because I
more.
was gone. We were gone.
Oh, right.
No way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not that I owed an apology,
Okay.
but it's just that's how intertwined we are. That
Yeah.
your child was taken out of a preschool, so he
Mhm.
wasn't in school with my child at that time.
Mhm.
That's right.
We weren't doing podcasts at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I got to hear about all the fun Beck was having in New York City
We had a
Mm.
blast.
and how much Ruby liked walking around
Scooting.
and scooting and
Yeah. Well, you've lived in New York. You enjoyed it, right?
You remember the old city?
oh, absolutely! I lived in the West
Yeah,
Village.
New
I had a
York.
great time, and I remember actually some late nights with you guys.
I
course,
was,
but of
I
course.
was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah, yeah.
about
And the thing
that.
is, when you have late nights with your friends and you're having a little fun,
Sure.
that's when the truth comes out. But the nice truths. Do you know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? The like
Yes.
you're like
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
You
The
don't?
nice truths come out late at night. I
Oh,
guess so.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
they
love
feel
you.
I
You're
actually,
amazing.
yeah. I actually,
like,
dude, I
it's
actually
been
think like you actually really have It's just you bring something different, man. Like I really.
That's
really
when
like-
that's
I
when we
don't
look at each other.
remember
We look at
that
each other at
fully
3
late at
a.m.
night.
and we go, we've known each other a long time.
You remember what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It's like, I feel like Kyle and I at like 3 a.m. on one of those nights would go, we've known each other so long.
Yeah, it's like
And
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
loved you since the second.
You've always
it
been-
just,
you're
you've
the
been such a
best.
good friend of Beck.
yeah.
Yeah, that's really sweet.
That's
Well,
when
I'm-
that happens.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you guys connected that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was nothing
did
more
like-
than that.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
no,
course.
absolutely.
No, absolutely. Of course.
But yeah, I did enjoy New York City, and I'm excited for the show. And it's on Apple,
It's on Apple.
It's on
and they
Apple.
Yeah.
because they did the. I remember when Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone, which I think
Oh,
to
yeah.
so many people was like a new era.
Yeah, they do the iPhone. They do
And
MacBooks.
Yeah.
Beck, I'm pointing. If you're not, I don't know if you're listening or watching.
Y-
You were the first person I knew to get an iPhone, so it's this full circle moment.
No.
Jesse's on the Apple
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Beck was the
Crazy.
first person I knew to get an iPhone,
Yeah.
and I believe
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There's also the Apple TV, the little box,
Yes, that's also Apple.
which
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to have plugged into my place in New York.
That's amazing.
But then I switched to a Roku.
And this is crazy.
Wow. Went to
But
a
now I've
you
got
Roku.
an
guys seen-
Apple TV in my.
Have you seen the iPad?
Yes. Oh shoot.
Yes.
Yes.
Ruby watches that sometimes.
Yeah. A lot of
Only
little
on
kids do.
planes.
Yeah, on planes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So that's also them.
Do you get? Because I've been telling everybody here at the podcast.
Mhm.
This is real.
Okay.
Yeah.
My computer's very old.
Oh.
It's a MacBook.
Mm-hmm.
And we were trying to get Apple involved somehow to give us some swag.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any connect with Apple?
No.
Okay. What is your idea for our podcast?
Wait. Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, real quick. One more little question. You do, just to go back to the show and you playing this character Mallory.
Mm-hmm.
You do often play these characters that are in control and in positions of
I
power.
know. It's
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. That's kind of, you bring that energy. Do you like playing that? Do you like getting to like know that kind of character in different ways through
Well,
different
this is
people, through
interesting.
different characters?
This is interesting because I feel like you guys can probably really relate to this, which is that it's a little like it's like the best worst thing. Like I'm definitely they're pretty good at it. Like there's a reason that this keeps happening.
Yeah.
But then also I feel a little constrained by it. And I'm like I just want to let loose. I want to do something else. And I can think of like 3 different character styles that people always want you to do.
Yeah.
I know what people always want you to do.
Yeah.
And it's great because
It's
you're
great,
great
yeah,
at
and
it.
you get-
And I'm
and
sure
you-
you also, there's pressure, right? Am I
My
right?
main feeling is like, yeah, I think that for so long, I was awkward guy was probably the most
Yes.
standard. To me, my main issue with it is that like I feel lazy. I feel like I can see myself making moves I've made before,
Yeah.
and that is frustrating to me, and I beat myself up about that.
Yes. Yes. I can relate. It's like the dramatic version, which is
Yeah.
kind of weird. But yeah, like trying to make sure that each character feels distinct and earned and that you're not just like using your old tricks.
Right. But that's the thing. They're good tricks and they've served
Yeah.
you.
And
So it's and like sometimes you want to give the people what they want.
Exactly.
So to speak.
Yeah.
And
And I
they
do
want
think
you
it
to
is,
do 'em.
they're casting like an essence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't really like act your way into a different type.
Right.
Right.
Like you can't become
Sure.
these people
Especially
that were.
these days.
Especially these days.
I
They
don't
got
want
so
you to
many
play
people.
anything anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, is there? So you've done a lot of that, and you will do more. Is people see more and more? They'll be like, oh, well, because people cast what they see you in typically.
Mhm.
Is there something though outside of that you would like, either a type of character or or even like a performance or an actor, like something that you're like, I want to do that, and I feel like I can do that, and I want to. And often you like know what you want to do when you read it. So I don't know if it's
Yeah. Yeah, there is. Like I feel like that's a that's like an ever evolving thing because once you get to do something, you want to do something else, or it wasn't exactly what you thought it was going to be, or whatever. But I feel like what I'm craving now is getting to do something that feels very grounded, but very like deep and messy and cathartic. Like I'm
Mhm.
thinking of like some of the more interesting stuff Catherine Keener has done, or like Meryl Streep in Adaptation. Like those kind of like I want
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
play like a regular, grounded, flawed person that like comes undone in some
Right.
way.
Right.
It's like
Not somebody who is like just messy and falling apart
No.
as like, but somebody who has it together and then starts to fall apart.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to that there's I would love to find something like that. Those are kind of like
Because that would be like putting together, because you've also played some nervous, anxious types.
yeah, that's like my comedy type.
It'd be, yeah, it's your comedy type. So it'd be like kind of like almost putting those two natures together a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah. That'd be
Yeah.
What do you guys? How do you guys feel about like in your life? How much thought about acting or your career of if your life is 1 through 10 or percentage? How much do you think you like acting is the focal point? Do you know what I mean? Like I'm spending the day thinking about this or I'm preparing for this. Does that make any sense?
Mhm.
What you said 1 through 10?
I said that, but no, it could be 50%, 60%,
Are you
10%.
differentiating like acting versus like general
Career?
work in the entertainment industry? Like
Let's generalize it because I mean, like, yeah, let's generalize it.
so generally,
Yeah, career,
so it's embarrassingly high.
like
It's
above
really
50%,
high. Way.
below, but above 90%, or at 90%, 80%, 70%.
80, 85. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, also like yeah.
It
Also,
depends
like
what
at
time.
some point, I could see it shifting,
Yeah.
especially as you've produced 3 short films,
Mm-hmm.
2 of which you wrote, 1 of which you directed,
Mm-hmm.
1 got into Sundance,
Mhm.
and you write a lot. For people who don't know, you're an avid reader. You read so much. It's embarrassing to me how much you read. And how little and less I read as I go on. But you also have started as a lot of us, when it's like, oh, I'm not getting maybe some of the opportunities
Yeah.
that I want. You started writing more and creating more and wanting to tell your stories. You have a movie that you've written, co-wrote with Jody, our friend Jody Balfour.
Jody Balfour.
And you guys are going to co-direct it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been cast in it.
Beck has.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've made him audition
and hopefully,
so many
yes.
times. But
Through
he-
my
he
entire
got it.
life, our entire
To me,
relationship.
that's cruel.
Yeah, it's cool, but we don't have to get into that. But
It's not your project.
That's true.
it is exciting. Like so many people know you for your acting work, and I get
Yeah.
to see all the projects you're working on, and I'm very excited for people to see
Thank
Yeah.
you.
more of that.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean that also like talk about consuming. Like
Yeah.
making your own stuff
Yes.
is the most consuming thing. I feel like I'm actually often like fighting against being consumed by
Yes.
it even more.
Yeah. Where about you? Where do you stand?
Well, it's like, I mean, if you're looking at what, I don't know.
You get pretty consumed.
Wait, I get consumed by what? Wait, sorry.
You just work. It's
Oh
work.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
work.
I get consumed by work, and even if I'm not like being effective with working, I get consumed by it sometimes.
Yeah.
But you're asking how much of my work is comprised of acting?
No.
Is that what
How
it-
much
or-
of your life is like,
Oh, consumed by work,
yeah, or like thinking about work?
just
or-
work in general. Oh,
Yeah.
a lot of it, and I'm trying to shift that.
Yeah. What's your number, you think?
It's high too, in a way that like, yeah, I'm probably around where you are. I for some reason I feel like I feel like you're not as much like. I feel like you have more space for other things than I do, but maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, like
that's
maybe
a
like even like
projection.
on a daily basis, like cooking.
Yeah,
Like I love going to like being creative in that way.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to, make more time to like do activities with Ruby, whether it's like art or like take him out to shows or play sports with him, and like, or like find ways for us to go on little trips, the two of us, or with Ruby. I'm trying to find.
It's unhealthy how consuming it is.
It is. It's a survival thing, because it's like if you have work or you have work set up, typically you'll have time in between to live your life. But when you don't have anything lined up or you're uncertain about your future financially, you're like, well, I got to be, if I'm not setting stuff up, then I'm going to be, in a bad situation in a couple months potentially. So it's like
it's feast or famine.
Yeah.
So like when everything's like, whoa, no one's calling and I don't have anything going on, then you like self-generate, and then those projects potentially get going, and then you like book another job or other things start happening, and then you're like, now I'm way too busy.
Or maybe it's because you were writing something and you met with somebody and you told them your idea and they're like, oh, we're here to talk about what our podcast should be about.
Oh, what your podcast should be about.
Yes.
Because I don't know if when you heard about this podcast, if Beck told you the premise of it, but it was like the idea is like,
my
we don't
publicist
really
called
know
me. She said, I think like,
we don't know what our podcast
You don't know what it's
and
about.
then the host comes in.
And then, okay.
You say that you listen to almost every episode.
I do.
Oh. That feels like a lie.
I do. I'm actually a huge fan of the pod.
She's a huge fan.
I basically haven't missed an episode.
Wow, it's crazy.
No,
That's
you always say
amazing.
You say nice things all the time, and you really are a legend, Jesse. And
you're an absolute legend.
I love it.
And we can't wait. We can't wait to hear your ideas.
Okay.
Lay it on us, sister.
Okay. Here's my idea.
Jack-o'-lanterns, please be jack-o'-lanterns.
How did you know I was going to say that? Houses.
Okay.
Because I know I like houses. I know Beck likes houses.
I like houses.
You have a spectacular house. I love your house. But I was thinking about childhood houses. I don't know what your childhood house looked like.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about all the houses that we've seen each other through. I met you guys. You lived in a house.
Yes, we've already talked about that.
I remember that house very well.
Yeah.
And then where you and Dave lived next is also like very memorable to me.
Yeah.
And then Beck and I moved into our first spot together, and then we all moved to New York.
Wow.
And those houses I remember so well. And then we bought our first homes.
Yeah.
And that, like, we've also lived in your home.
Yeah.
When you let us so kindly.
We still have Ruby's ball.
Oh, yes,
You
that week.
remember
Yes, the
that?
week. Yes.
Ruby got a thing called viral diarrhea in your house.
And I'm sure there's none left.
We cleaned up.
We cleaned up real good. All right, well, let's talk about houses. We'll be right back with houses.
This podcast is brought to you by Rocket Money.
Yes, I was hoping it would be brought to us by Rocket Money.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, my Rocket Money.
Wait, sometimes you're like, what?
Oh, my Rocket Money.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like,
I really liked that Rocket Money.
yeah, like, my Rocket Money. Yeah.
Have you ever realized
Okay, okay.
you were signed up for a subscription you completely forgot about and never used?
Yeah, it happens a lot. Like, honestly, I'm signed up for so many things, and I just see the alerts come in on my American Express. It's like, ding, $9.99 for porkchops.com, $15.99 for,
Porkchops.net.
yeah, and $16.99 for porkchop69.org. Like,
Which is an adult website, if you don't know.
yeah, but, and I sign up for these things, and I forget about them, and I'm paying them.
Because you're getting the free trial.
Yes, exactly. 3 months.
You
free,
figure
and then-
you're going to cancel in 5 days, and then pretty soon you're all this pork
Paying
chop
all this
content.
pork chop
you're not
stuff.
even consuming.
Yeah.
With Rocket Money, you can use their subscription tracker to cancel unwanted subscriptions right in the app, so you can stop paying
For pork chop stuff for no reason.
Yep.
That's amazing. It sounds to me like Rocket Money's subscription tracker has saved users over 880 million in canceled subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge.
I had some chips.
That's some nice cheddar right there.
Plus, you can use their automatic transaction categorization across. I love that.
I love the automatic
Did you hear
transaction
that? That was like a little rap.
categorization.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Keep rapping
get
for
another
us,
take?
brother. Yeah.
Plus, you can use their automatic transaction categorization.
Yeah. Really cool. That kind of felt like Tribe Called Quest to me.
That did feel a little bit like Tribe.
Yeah. And do you want to finish the sentence or?
Sure. Plus, you can use their automatic transaction categorization across all your accounts and use customizable categories and tags to reveal spending patterns.
Yes, that is so true. You can also set budgets and goals, get personalized insights and regular reports, and receive real-time alerts.
Receive real-time alerts
For large transactions.
Upcoming bills, refunds, and low balances. Please don't ever flirt. Users who create a financial goal with Rocket Money save. It's over $70 on average within the first 30 days.
That is huge. That is a huge deal. Rocket Money is a personal finance app, okay? That helps find and cancel unwanted subscriptions. Get that through your thick skull right now.
And helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/Beck and Kyle. Man, it's nice to see those words next to each other.
Yeah, that's rocketmoney.com
Take it.
Beck and Kyle.
rocketmoney.com/Beck and Kyle. We have that exists.
That is something that is like, okay, we've made it. You know? We have a promo code for
Ow! Hey, you got my thumb.
I missed the hand.
He came
got
after
the
my
thumb.
thumb.
That was not a great high five. I am so sorry.
Check it out, guys. It's a really, really great resource.
Please check out Rocket Money and tell them that we sent you. Please.
Okay. I'm like nervous to say this out loud.
Yeah, me too.
But I love it, but it's also, I got to say, it's cracking me up.
Okay. Do you want to say it or should I say it?
I don't know. How do you want to do it?
I love wiping my ass with water. A shooting spray of water shooting right into my butthole. Is that?
That's probably close. I mean.
Is that what you were going to say?
I was going to say this. I can't. I'm actually like breaking as I say.
What?
This podcast is brought. Can you say it, please? I can't say
This
it.
podcast is brought to you by Tushy. Come on, get over it. You immature child. You've got a smart mirror tracking your reps, Kyle. A mug that keeps your coffee at exactly 142 degrees. Okay. And a lawn robot cutting your grass. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're still rubbing your bum with dry paper?
Mm.
And you're not even getting all the stuff.
Well, I'm famous. Yes, that's what I'm famous about.
Yes, you are
There's
famous
always
for...
little speckles hanging around, floating around me.
Yeah, it's an imperfect system because when you have somebody like you, you're not going to get all the brown out of the downtown.
I'm always on the go, right? I don't have a lot of time to like, I'm going to spend what, 6 minutes making sure that all the little pieces of poo-poo are out?
6 seconds. But if it's
tomato.
Yeah, that's true. You don't have the time to make sure your butt is cleanly wiped. But a Tushy bidet transforms your bathroom wellness for life. Gut to butt to bowl. Soothe your bottom with instantly warm water that never runs cold.
99% of people who wash with Tushy warm water bidets feel cleaner and fresher.
After going to the bathroom.
Tushy e-bidets instantly modernize your daily routine and bathroom with a heated seat, adjustable water temperature, and a powerful yet gentle dryer.
Ooh, feels good. Every Tushy bidet easily attaches to your existing toilet without the need for additional plumbing. E-bidets only require an outlet. Plug it in, yeah.
Alrighty then. Stop guessing you're clean. Start feeling it. For a limited time, our listeners get 10% off. I really don't like that.
Yeah. Their first bidet order when you use code Beck and Kyle
at checkout.
At checkout.
The fuck?
That's 10% off your first bidet. At hellotushy.com with promo code Beck and Kyle.
I really liked your effects, and I feel like I didn't give them the proper
thank you
spotlight they were due in that moment.
No, it's okay. That was, it's okay. It's Tushy,
Yeah.
Yeah. Clean your butt right. Hello. Yes, this is. I thought we were starting. How's it going, Kyle?
How do I say this? I hope you're having a good day.
You home I'm having a good day? Well, how's about this? I am.
As long as you make room for me, I'm housey.
I better join this conversation too.
Yeah.
Better.
Oh!
I better.
Bedder.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jessy Hodges.
It's our guest today.
Jessy Hodges is in the house.
I have been dying to come on houses.
We have been.
Yeah, that's something that Kyle's been doing his whole life. Come on houses.
Coming on houses.
Sorry about that.
I come on one house, and it was legal, by the way. The person said it was a situation where a lot of people were asked to come on the house.
I didn't say you coming on the house was illegal.
No judgment here, brother.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't guessed already, we're here with Houses, our podcast. Houses
Is our podcast. That's what it's all about.
You told us.
Houses is our podcast. That's what we'll talk about.
With Beck and Kyle. Oh, and our guest, the incomparable Jessica Hodges. Jessy Hodges.
Hello.
And why do I get the feeling you two know each other?
Well, we've shared a
my
couple
God.
houses together.
We have.
Yes, we have. How many houses have we shared together?
We have shared. We're talking.
And we're talking Homes houses.
Apartments.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
be yelling at me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle, I just want to be really clear about what I'm talking about.
Don't be afraid of my wife.
We had Perlita. We had.
That was our first one.
That was Echo Park.
No,
Atwater.
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 It was
Sorry,
across
you
from
were
the
in
Party
Echo-
City.
yeah. Yes, yeah.
Next to the car wash.
That was
Yes.
like what, a year, 2 years?
That was we had it for 2
Pre-SNL.
years, but it was the first time we lived together. It was awesome, and then I started making tapes for SNL in that place.
Mm-hmm.
We left.
With me behind the camera.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Doing nothing. Just pressing the button.
Oh, you're giving me notes. You were giving me notes. It was very helpful. We were there, and then we moved to New York, which
Mhm.
we had the
Eldridge.
same apartment for 8 years.
And now, so I'm
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt
No,
you.
please.
Are we? Where do apartments fall in this
They're a house.
conversation?
Their house. Their
Is
home.
that true?
No, I mean
No.
they're a home. It's
I should have said homes.
okay.
Should we do the whole intro?
No.
This
no.
is homes,
it's-
houses,
This is
house
our
homes.
podcast. I should sort of know what our definitions are, and I forgot for a moment. Okay. Yes.
But
go
house,
on.
house homes.
Yes.
House homes.
House
so
homes.
Eldridge,
Home
your
houses.
apartment in New York City. I wonder if that is the home of yours that I've spent the most time in. Probably.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, we would have our Super Bowl parties there.
Yeah.
Except the home that you lived in together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which was McCollum.
McCollum.
McCollum. I always said McCollum, but it's McCollum.
It sounds like you're saying the same thing to me.
McCollum.
I pronounce it's MCC.
Sounds like one of your experimental theater acting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kyle,
McCollum,
you've done it
McCollum,
again,
McCollum,
sir.
McCollum,
Ba-ba-da-da.
McCollum. We salute you. And then, of course, I came on the house,
Yes.
but I was allowed to.
I don't actually don't want to go down.
It was a group of people. It
Yeah.
was like,
Please.
you wouldn't call it an orgy.
McCollum.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know what you'd call it.
But it was
for
like-
a
it was-
video,
it was a
for a
neighborhood.
website.
And this guy was like, as many people can come on my house as possible. And it was like a bunch of you guys got together. And
This is
everybody was
why-
coming on the house.
This is why I brought it up.
Yeah.
This was the idea.
Yes, and I barely knew anybody. I did make one very close friend. You know, my friend Brennan Charles.
Yeah, because you guys helped each other. You guys were feeling a little. It was like, how do you come
he
on the
was,
house?
he was when we started talking, and like he kind of, weirdly enough, we both were into like underground hip hop in high school and stuff like that.
Sure.
And now Brandon Charles was visiting, but he lives in LA now, which is cool. He's got a house.
Okay.
But sorry,
Okay,
Eldridge.
Eldridge. We lived at McCollum, and then Eldridge, and then what? And then we moved in. We had Baxter at the same time.
Yes,
in
with
Echo
the
Park.
iconic
And now
hill.
we don't say the name of the street we
Yes,
currently
we
live on.
don't. We live in Los Angeles.
Can
At
I?
a new house.
By the way, you guys have a great address.
We do. We
Thank
have
you.
a kind
Really
of an iconic.
kind of
address.
iconic.
Yeah.
Now, Kyle, you've lived in house homes too.
All
Oh,
kinds
I
of
should.
house
Yeah.
homes.
Yeah, you don't just come on them. You live in them too.
Yeah. Well, there was yeah. And but I want to go into all of these houses because I feel that you guys just spoke about it. I don't just want to list them. We got to talk some memories. But yeah, I can go through We can jump to me if you want to. Okay, let's do first memories that come to mind at each place you've mentioned so
Yes.
far. Okay, the Atwater Village spot. My first memory is what I was talking about earlier. Hello, ladies. I remember reading a scene with you there, and you gave me a little help before I went in to shoot. And
I vaguely remember that.
incidentally, this kind of all ties together. You had told me you were putting together your SNL tape.
Really?
And I remember that was sort of like I had specific feelings about that because I had auditioned for the show
You had tested.
the year prior, and I wasn't planning on making a tape
Yeah.
for SNL.
Because if you had
and
tested
so
already,
all of a sudden I'm thinking, oh wow, Beck is making the run for SNL. Like kind of,
I've
what does that
never
mean
realized
for
that.
me? Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, maybe I didn't get it. Maybe he's gonna get it. And we were maybe at that time working on the Comedy Central thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And-
It would have been summer or spring 2013.
13. Yeah.
But okay, so that's my number one memory.
Okay.
I don't think I went to that place that many times.
No,
I don't think
no.
so. Because we weren't there that long because of SNL.
Yeah. Do you have a number one memory from that place?
Shooting your SNL tape
Dang.
in that room, and we would have to pause when the car wash started spraying
Yeah. Mhm.
because we lived next to a car wash, and it would be like, it was
Yeah.
like the car would hit a certain point when it got really loud, and we'd have to pause, and Beck would have to pause like Alan Alda,
Right.
like whatever impression he was
Yeah,
doing,
yeah. Definitely Alan
in
Alda.
like a coat or
Yeah,
a top,
yeah.
like. Well, you had like a scarf for one of them.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's
Okay, so that was
that's annoying.
I feel like
Yeah, it was really
one of my
annoying.
best memories was I think when my family came to visit and we had a dinner
yeah,
and we had
that
like
was
a dance
great.
party and it was really fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Baxter.
But we skipped McCollum.
Well,
Okay, we're doing ours.
We'll go back.
We're doing-
okay.
Yeah. Baxter, I'm gonna say, you guys let me stay there once when you weren't there, and I stayed there with my brother Ryan.
And let me guess, you
We
came on the house.
Yeah.
I said I
Let me
actually said
guess,
I only
Kyle.
did that one time, and it was a professional setting. Those videotapes. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Well, it was. I mean, it's just funny when you think about it that it was professional.
Brandon
you got paid
Charles
to do
and
it?
I've actually
What did you
has
get
become
paid?
one of my best friends.
Just let him speak.
We know about Brandon Charles.
Let
Okay.
him say what he has to say
$75
about.
Each?
Yes,
That's a
it was
pretty
a good deal. Like to be, I mean, for a guy who's like, never, well, it doesn't matter. My favorite so I stayed at Baxter and we went to Coachella together. But it was just nice to be able to have a house to stay at in
LA.
Los Angeles because I didn't have a place in LA.
And then
Oh,
you
yeah, that
shortly
was that
thereafter
time.
maybe got your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's what it was.
Wait, maybe before? No?
No,
When
that
did
was
you?
summer of 2019.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, way after. I was
Um
thinking
so wait, I'm sorry, where we were talking about
Baxter.
memory from Baxter?
The rat infestation.
Yes. Jessy was
Definitely
the
the rat
rat
infestation.
queen of Echo Park. We had so many rats in that house. In Elysian Park, there's like it's a little valley in Echo Park, and there was so
Like
much
jungly.
wildlife.
There's
It's like
so
we
much
had
wildlife.
raccoons, coyotes in our backyard,
I
tons
killed
of rats.
hundreds of rats
Hundreds of
Damn.
rats. She killed hundreds of
Via
rats.
what? How?
with traps.
God, cool. And
We-
we're using like peanut butter or cheese or
Yeah,
anything?
both.
We
So cute that like rats and mice like cheese.
I know.
I know.
I just want to get a little bit of cheese.
I know.
Broken neck.
Oh,
See ya.
I
You
can
have
like
to pick these things
remember.
up. You could smell it upstairs in
Do you
the
want to hear
attic. 'cause they-
something so disgusting? We were killing so many that I was reusing traps.
just like throwing
So
them out,
I was-
resetting it.
Putting on gloves, opening the trap, disposing of the body, and setting it again.
We like,
Yeah, we got-
That's
I mean, we did like inspections of our house, but like, I feel like, but at one point we like stood on the counter and looked above the cabinets, just full rat's nest,
Yeah,
like
I didn't-
literal, like,
I
and then
don't
we
know
like,
that I heard this because like we have rat stuff happen at our place and like
yeah,
sucks.
I don't know.
I
Maybe
think
at the time I was like, the house is good.
you guys were like in SNL land, and
Yeah.
I was fucking dealing with it on my own.
Yeah, I
in
probably didn't
LA.
even fully realize
That sucks.
the height of it. But we would have like people sleep over and they'd be like, I heard the rats in the walls last night. Okay, that
But it
was
was
yours.
great.
My memory. What is my biggest memory?
We also brought our son home. to
That's what
the
I was
house.
thinking. It was probably.
We really took care of the rat situation.
I think when I think of it'd be like just kind of like being in bed and cooking you food
Oh.
and bringing you food. Well, yeah.
That was also the house that was featured in SNL at Home.
Yes,
right?
it
Yeah.
was.
And you fall into the pool.
Yes.
I fall into the pool,
Yes.
and Jessy also directed the architectural design.
Direct. Yeah.
You directed it.
Thank you.
I was like, there are two. I feel like there are two versions of this. One was wackier, or maybe you fully had the idea to just go the other direction.
Yeah, you were doing wacky, and
I was
what if
like-
you just like really genuinely take us on a tour of the house and we don't clean it up at all?
Yeah, and I was like, all right, let's try it, and it was funny and it worked. That was
Yeah,
great.
because
That
also it
you.
was like COVID, so everyone was doing weird. There were like weird puzzles out. I had a calendar out of like counting down the days until it became like, oh, this is not gonna be like a days
Oh,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God.
So
So
dark.
gnarly. Okay, and then memory for Eldridge in New York.
I mean, the Super Bowl parties are pretty memorable.
Those were so fun. I don't know if we have
Even
we
though
talked
I
about
missed
it
a bunch,
here.
I think.
Yeah, you missed a bunch, but have we talked about it on the podcast?
I don't know that we mentioned them. I've just sort of not
We
gone
used to
into-
have these Super Bowl parties. It was I hosted them because I had a bigger place, and we started doing our second year, and we would like do squares, and we would like bet on. There were drinking games for commercials, for like any point during the game, but it was really commercials and halftime. We would like you could bet in New York, so we placed a bet on like
the bookies.
the bookies like the national anthem length, and we're like we thought we won. There was that year, but it was like
We put in like whatever. All of us put in cash that it was gonna be a minute and a half. And she'd end the home of the brave ended at like a minute 15. But then she went and we're like, but then she goes, and the brave.
She, like,
did
repeated,
another, and it like
"And
it hit the 130 mark, and we were like, fuck yeah! And we got so
we were
That's
jumping,
thrilling.
going nuts.
we were going to
thrilling.
be so rich, and then like whoever was in contact with the bookie was like, nah, it ends after the first and the brave. We're
Yeah,
like,
that is
No.
what she added was not a part of the song. Like that was her own version.
That's
I
so
know.
what?
Yeah,
That's
and then I
not
would.
right.
It's not right. I would also make cheeseburgers, sliders, make a lot of food.
yeah.
It was a blast.
Beck would
so
make
It
great
was
fun.
a blast.
Yeah.
You guys made it really fun.
Yeah.
I think the thing that stands out, the singular memory, is when I finished SNL. I came home to like the apartment flooded with balloons and congratulations and like a sign and like streamers like all up from Jessy.
Oh, that's very sweet.
It was very sweet. And it was a
I
very
feel like Beck's
strong
really
image.
painting me as such a nice guy today.
Yeah, you are a
And
pretty
I really
nice guy.
appreciate
He
it.
was- he's been talking about this. He's been excited to have him on.
Yeah.
I'll say my memory, but also we should. I feel like maybe I took us down the wrong road by just doing elaborate memories of every house that's been mentioned. But I can't say Super Bowl. We watched the movie The Love Guru, and that
Mhm.
scene where Vern Troyer
It's still on my Instagram.
what does he do? He like spits out a tooth and like farts at the same time.
Yeah. And he spits into a spit bucket. He and he farts and he like, here, maybe can we play it
I would love to see it.
on the podcast?
At the very least, maybe we can put it right here for the folks watching.
Yeah. And now before we'll just pause for a second. I do have another question about houses. Wait, here it is. It's going to be right here. It's coming up right here, folks. Just hold on. Just you got to be a little patient. Here it is. Whoop. Oh, video has no sound.
Maybe you got
Since when? Oh, maybe I did get.
docked.
I got. Yeah.
Copyright.
Copyright.
Wow. Oh God. That
It's like. Yeah, it's really good.
It's
Anyway, they
genius.
took away the sound. Okay.
I gotta say, house parties to me are unbeatable. I love a house party.
Yeah.
I do too.
I mean,
That's
when
kind of how we met.
I think part of bringing this to you guys is like there's something about you two that is houses to me.
Yeah.
Because McCullum was so
Classic.
classique. And then you guys had so many house parties.
Yeah.
There's just like, there's a home.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever heard anyone say kick it before.
A kickback?
A kickback?
Yeah.
It's very like West Coast.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
In New York, we were not hanging out at people's houses, really.
No.
'Cause no one had 'em.
Yeah, you go out, you go to bars and stuff. But it is interesting. Like, we did the move together, move there and back.
Yeah.
So, like, we all knew each other's homes before we went. And then we established these new places in New York and then came back here. And yeah, so it's like, that is a unique thing. Like, we have friends that have been a part of both of those, but no, we did that together, that back and forth. It is interesting. Now, we were talking about getting into this about homes growing up. Would you care to describe like your home growing up?
Yeah. So I lived in like a bungalow, basically. Like a really sweet old bungalow in an old neighborhood. And my bedroom was in the attic. And it was like that A-frame, like it was like a
Attic bedroom is so cool.
It was
It's
so
amazing.
cool.
Oh, wow.
And I have really like strong memories of because it was also a little scary. It was kind of long and big. And I remember like seeing shadows that I thought were real when I was trying to go to sleep at night. It was just cool. And then when I was, I think in 5th grade, a little bit before, we moved to like a new build. It wasn't like a McMansion because it was not a mansion, but it was like kind of McMansion-y.
Yeah.
And it like, I was like, are we rich now? Or like, what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
And it felt like really cool. And now I feel like my parents never really like fully decorated. Like it was just like decorated enough.
Yeah.
Because it was a big upgrade for them.
Yeah.
But it was a really, really fun house, but it didn't have the same level of like character. And we fully used it just for performances.
Yeah.
It was like big and there was like a kind of an echoey room and we would just perform for each other.
That's very, very sweet.
It's very sweet. None of us have access to our childhood homes, do we?
No.
Well,
Kyle, what was yours like?
It was, I had, so there's one home we lived in till I was probably like 4 or 5 that I have very vague memories of. And then we moved literally up the street and I lived in that house up until I was 18. Though, when my parents split, my dad got a condo probably when I was in like 6th grade. So, and that was probably, I don't know, a mile or 2 away from the house. But the house was cool. We had a pool.
That's sick. I forgot that.
Yeah. I wonder if you ever went there.
I don't think so. I went to your mom's house.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it?
Yeah.
That had a pool?
Yeah, but like it wasn't. It was probably disheveled.
Yeah.
Or
maybe.
like
So I did go. That was a cool house.
Disheveled with that? Can a pool be disheveled?
Yeah.
And then I went to your dad's. Your place.
And then I guess my dad moved into a house probably my senior year. But the condo was sort of. I love the home that I grew up in. I'm trying to think of any specific memories of it.
Did you and your brothers? Did anyone share a room?
Nope, we all had our own rooms, and we had
Okay,
like
huge.
what we called the rec room, where you could play, video games.
Because
and,
you
like-
guys didn't have basements, right?
correct, yeah.
See,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. The basement was huge. Now I feel like people have converted garages in LA.
In LA,
Yeah.
but like we are from basement.
We're basement
territory.
people.
Yeah.
Basements was where bad things happened.
Oh
to
yeah, I'm
teenagers.
sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. At the condo, like, and I'm not trying to throw my father under the bus, but like, he would go out of town. And so like, that's sort of where,
yeah.
and we all were of age where
Mm.
like, that's sort of where the trouble
Absolutely.
trouble happened. You know what I mean? It's like smoke a little weed, and from what I've heard, I believe the stat is that all 3 of the Mooney boys lost their virginity in the condo.
Oh my God.
That is legendary, dude.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
So like, wow. Your parents got divorced. Your dad got a condo. It was like, time to lose our virginity. Let's go to the condo.
Also, he had a.
Let's go to the condo and get it.
I had my
Make your
turntables.
trek to the.
I had my turntable set up there, so that was kind of tight.
Oh, that's how you lost your virginity.
But I have one very specific incident in my head. I guess I have 2. I guess I was sort of kind of quasi-caught masturbating in both the big house.
That's
and
amazing.
And the condo.
Yeah. And did they
By
was
your
there,
parents?
Was there a conversation, or was it kind of like,
you've definitely heard the story of my mom catching.
Oh my God, yeah.
It was that. This is so bad.
I don't know if I've heard.
You
this.
don't. If you're comfortable with it being out there, you can tell.
Well,
Please.
my mother, God rest her soul. I think I
Love
said
you,
it.
Linda.
I said it in her presence at Saturday Night Live during a
sure.
monologue or something like that.
Yeah.
Essentially, what happened was we had, I don't know, Cinemax and HBO or something, and like, after midnight or whatever, they start showing
Skinemax.
provocative material.
Sure.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, Beverly Hills Bordello, Hot Springs Hotel, Manuel in Space.
Yeah, Manuel in Space,
Very
of course.
specific.
We all know the titles.
This is so I can't believe I'm putting this like on record, but I did say this on TV.
Yeah. So.
But my mother was a very deep sleeper.
Yeah. That
Very
makes a lot of
deep
sense to me
sleeper.
about the woman I know.
And she was on the couch asleep with a blanket over her. And I was on the big chair, and I was like, sort of like trying to get a sense of like how, what I could get away with in this moment. And I changed the channel and went to Cinemax, and there was this sort of beautifully shot scene of 2 women nude making out in a shower.
Oh my God.
And
That-
to be fully forward, I grabbed my erected penis.
Oh my God. Oh, your mom's asleep.
I had a blanket over me.
Okay,
over me.
okay,
Oh,
I had a
important.
blanket over me.
Yeah.
That's important.
And yeah, so like you're essentially like you see a blanket, bouncing up and down, and my mom goes, Kyle, and I was like, oh no,
Oh no, I didn't. And then like how? And then did you
And then,
walk out of the room?
I
Did
think
you
I
run out?
quickly changed the channel, and then she just went just passed out again, just immediately fell back asleep, and it was just something we never spoke of.
Wow.
Oh my
That's
God.
amazing.
To wake up to your son
Yeah.
doing that.
What an amazing sight.
Oh.
But yeah, that was
Well,
one of my best memories. Of my
That's your best
childhood.
memories.
Great.
Well, I mean, houses are homes, and so are apartments, and we
Condos.
and
For
condos.
sure.
Yeah, did you call it the condom? Huh? No, I'm just kidding. Because the
I
virginity
definitely,
stuff.
I definitely used one when I
Good.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
No, but home is where the heart is, and home is a house sometimes or an apartment, and
But do you have I have such like visceral memories of my friends' houses too.
Oh yeah.
Like
Well, also like it's like such this fucked up thing of, this kid's parents are doing better than mine, and,
Yeah.
like, they're
Yeah.
not doing it so well. It's like this weird, like, I don't know, measuring stick that you like as like a 7-year-old, you're sort of trying to understand on a lot.
for me, it was all snacks. It was like that
Yeah.
that mom is down to get like craft singles and stuff. We're all going over there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But also at the same time, like absolutely what you just said, like sort of taking stock. But then the things that I was just like going like, and yep, that's the way BB's house is. It's always 55 degrees in the
Right.
middle of winter.
yeah.
And like there are 19 cats here. Just the like very specific things that I didn't question at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
smells.
Yeah,
Yes.
smells. Yeah,
Oh man.
Like people.
And what about? Sorry, go ahead.
Well, people's dads in the 90s would like have kind of like Playboy in bathrooms out.
I don't know what that's all
I
about.
can think of multiple houses
that's
where that
sketch.
was the thing.
I did not. That was never.
Or maybe like what's like one less racy than
Maxim?
Maxim.
maybe?
That was like,
That's
I feel
like-
like
No,
that was,
but that was just like a
Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition?
yeah, maybe that was good. Yeah,
keep going.
boobers.
Boobers?
Yeah, it was a kind of a
Movies?
casual.
They had videotapes, tape cassette, audio cassettes. Now, what about houses where
no,
we got to wrap it up?
unfortunately we do. We have to pick up our son. We're going long.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh, yeah.
4:20. Time to smoke
Okay.
Time to
because we
smoke.
have to do a little outro.
Okay. Well, house is a roof.
A roof is a home.
Walls, and it has a bed and a toilet. And
Thanks for listening and watching houses.
thanks for making this your house for the day.
Wow, guys.
Wow, houses. We've
Houses.
shared so many house memories, and
We could go. The thing is that could have been the whole. That could have been all. We could have done that.
I know.
That you could. That thing.
I know
that-
exactly what you mean.
Right, exactly. I do
We have a
think
part two.
I do think
A
that
house is part
was
two.
maybe it's because we've shared so many memories with houses, but I think that it could be a great podcast.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
consider
houses.
it.
I do feel like you've maybe pitched once house parties. One of us
Mm.
did as a
As a potential
topic.
I think
Yes.
Skylar did.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
he
true.
did. He
Yeah.
I'm
did,
a
he did.
fan.
Yeah.
I'm a Rocco.
Wow, I can't believe you remembered.
I'm a Rocco.
Rocco at heart. Well, thank you so much for bringing us that idea. It was really great talking about
Yeah.
houses together.
Thank you so much for having me. This is
We
my
would love
favorite
to. I would love to
podcast.
have you anytime.
Yes, will you?
I want to come back.
will
Will
you
you
come
come back?
Yes, and
Oh,
I'm-
you know what would be fun? I
What?
don't know why, because I feel like we said the same thing to Darcy.
Mm.
Just having a bunch of friends on all at once.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Caitlin Shield while we're
Bring
at it.
Caitlin Shield.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you didn't know her name was Jessica. For a while, I didn't know Caitlin was two separate names.
Mm.
I thought it was Caitlin Shield. And then
You
would
thought
call
her name was Caitlin.
Yeah, because we call her Kate, and sometimes you would call her Caitlin.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's
I was
very
like,
original.
It is
I've
very
never known someone who is a Kate Lynn. I've only known Caitlin.
Yeah. There's a story, but that's.
There
well, that's for
is?
another podcast.
Okay,
We
I'll
have
tune
to-
How do you?
in.
Can I? This was awesome. I felt a little nervous because I want to make sure that you got your due,
Yeah.
and like. It's sort of like difficult sometimes to do it with the people that you're closest
I
to.
Yeah.
bet.
I
But
mean,
I
I
think-
brought, yeah,
I think it was great just to say it.
it was
Okay.
great.
And I hope
it
you
was so
feel
fun.
good.
I feel great. I feel empathy for I feel like there's pressure on you guys because it's me, but there shouldn't be. And I
Yeah.
thought you were great.
Great.
And
Well,
I
good.
hope people like it.
I hope people do
But I'm
too.
just so happy to be here.
We'll have you
so lucky to
anytime.
have you here. Very excited about Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed.
Thank you.
Go
I am
watch
too.
it, and we'll have you back sometime soon.
And patreon.com/what's our podcast is where you can find exclusive bonus content that Beck and I make, including our exclusive sillies, which are
Yes.
silly little videos we make.
They're getting sillier and sillier, and we're also experimenting with all new forms of content. I have a new idea, and we'll see where it goes. Maybe you'll hear about it later.
And I had some ideas too that I pitched the other day.
And I love them. And babe, I love you.
I
and
love
I'll see
you
you at
too.
home
And Kyle?
for dinner.
We love you too.
And you're welcome for dinner anytime at our home
Yeah.
or house.
I would
At our
love
house.
it. And Jessy Hodges, you are incredible.
We stand Jessy Hodges. I love you, Queen.
Love you, Queens.
See you next time in the Bat Cave.
What's our podcast?
What should we talk about?
Tell us.
What's our podcast? What should we talk about?
With Beck and Kyle.
That was a Headgum podcast.